Hello everybody, Breakable Cow here. Today's video, I had an idea. I'm looking at the newer um, range of series figs. Um, this is the newer retro fig, uh, at which I have, ooh, there we go. I have her husband. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I need to get her. But so I have copies, and so this is what brought up the idea. Was I can have my figs, and then I could use some parts, and this is kind of where it came to be. Okay, so today we're going to make a flower pot. This may or may not be an illegal technique. It's just an idea. It works, but it doesn't at the same time. You'll understand here in a second as to why it doesn't work. Um, when I thought of this in my brain, of course it worked because it's your brain, anything will work. Um, but when you put it down to brick, it actually doesn't work how I want it to. So we're going to simply place the brick. The brick is going to be our wall, basically. Just to kind of give you the idea of say like a flower shop or something, or a store or a house. Okay, you got a wall. Um, I'm gonna show y'all as to what I'm talking about here with the different dimensions in it. Um, there are a few things that we could probably do to kind of modify it, but it might actually be more of a thinking process and building process rather than just trying to throw it out there as an idea at the moment for y'all to use. So right now we got our building per se, and right here is um, our grass area or our walkway or whatever. So basically, you got one stud, right? As I was looking at our fig here, I realized that if you took her skirt piece and you actually flipped it over, it looks like a flower pot, a 2x1 flower pot, at which it does stay for a second. Now, this is why I call it illegal. It stays, but it doesn't stick. The minifig holes are actually more squared than round, and that gives it that more play movement. You see that gap? That's okay, considering if your placement that you do this in does not move. This is a great idea for detail. It looks cool. It comes out on all sides. It looks like a planter box, okay? You put a couple little cute flowers in here. Again, none of this stays. Not even if you press those boys in. They will not stay. I've tried. But just look at how cute that planter box looks. That looks adorable. Just using her skirt. That's it. Skirt and flowers. Okay? Now, if we look on this side, you can see that because it bows out on both sides, it bows out over this ledge, over the wall. And so if we take our wall here, and we just so happen to put it in here, so our wall is in place, but now you see our pot is not, and it falls out. So this is where we would have to modify it. What you could do is you have it 2 plates out, you put jumpers, and you put that guy in the middle, and you mills around it with the greenery, right? That could totally work. But again, you got to remember that the skirt and flowers are movable. They do not stick, at which that is why it could technically be an illegal move because it doesn't actually Lego. It doesn't stick together. Um, but that's y'all's call. If you want to use the idea using the skirt and some flowers, go for it. It's a great idea. I'm a use it for a couple different things in my layout. But hope y'all enjoyed this little idea. And we'll catch you next round. Moo.